still kind of in awe and shock over all of this. I'm just... Oh. We're definitely considering that fully met. Okay, ba-ba. Okay. Send some letters to suggest certain changes you might make in the future to perhaps make a breakthrough. Legends of Sword. That one's an earth shatterer and a world shaker. Make no mistake, both setting and story have sent variable shocks throughout the literary world. Lives in Liyue, according to a traveling merchant who brought his book back to Inazuma. He first found his text at Wanwen Bookhouse. Okay.
Everything is going smoothly, just as I planned.
Nope. I want to do this quest. Holy shit. I am just still in complete, like, shock. Like... You guys truly make me feel like I can actually do this as a thing, you know? Which just makes me happy because this is what I love to do.
To the letter, this should be the place.
Sorry, we don't serve the general public. I'm afraid you'll have to leave.
Wait! We're not the general public.
Well then, you must be a couple of wandering outlanders that snuck into the nation, judging by your attire.
Are our clothes really so... what Paimon means to say is...
Tear, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated.
The Yashiro Commission's seal.
Oh my gosh,
This
I'm
must
just...
be from Mr.
I'm still recovering.
It seems there's more to you than meets the eye. In which case,
I am
welcome to the
still
Komori Tea
recovering.
House, a safe haven for the Yashiro Commission.
Well, that sounds more like it. Well, now that we're here, where's Toma? Paimon doesn't see him anywhere. Do you think he forgot his promise to meet us?
There's a
Who forgot
dog.
their promise? I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me.
Wait.
What? Is that dog talking to us?
Relax. No need to look so surprised. I take it this is the first time you've seen me in this form?
So you're a puppy.
So you didn't see anything like this when you were in Liyue Harbor?
Ah, now that you mention it, this does suddenly seem less out of the ordinary.
I know a dog.
all right. I've had my fun.
Hey, you're this close to getting an ugly nickname, mister.
Well, I've had some time to kill, given that I've been waiting here for you for so long, as was the case in Rito.
Ah.
So I came up with this little fun greeting for when you arrived. But in all seriousness, I would like to apologize about that little test you went through earlier, though it was quite necessary. It helped us determine whether or not to bring you before Miss Kamisato, and whether you had the courage to face the lightning alongside us.
Don't think that Paimon Paimon's gonna forgive you just because you're getting all serious now.
Sorry, did I overdo it? My apologies.
So, how'd we do?
Let me just say this. You've often found yourself skirting the rules from the very beginning, haven't you? Naturally, this is due to your unwavering and resolute determination. A long time ago, we had a friend who was much the same. But when the lightning struck... Ah, so you've heard of his story. His light still burns all the more brightly. Yes, of course. I will bring you to the Kamisato residence where the Yashiro Commission is located. But before that, there is one other place I was hoping you both would accompany me to.
Oh? Where?
I would like you to come with me to the statue of the omnipresent god. It's still under construction now, but you can already see it from practically anywhere on Narukami Island.
Wait, now I go outside again? No. Might as well look for treasure while we're here. Big treasure! Hey, a beetle! What do I do with the beetles? Beetles. I want to play the drums. No?
The books were more interesting in the past.
Nope. That is all. Wait. A dog is the owner of the tea house. What the fuck? I've got so many quests now. Well, we'll get through them eventually. Vroom, vroom! Fishy, fishy? No fishy, fishy. I want the fishy fishies. Unlock that. Oh, I should look how many Primo Gems I have. Show Chisato's letter. I think you should take it to him directly. Walks near the bridge. Oh, I wanted to check. How many do I have? So close! I mean, I guess I could do singles.
I should be to a growth spurt by now. This area sure feels gloomy. People probably don't come here often, do they? Huh? Are Paimon's eyes playing tricks? Or are there things embedded in the statue?
Huh?
Visions.
Visions? You mean all the visions that are collected from the Vision Hunt Decree are put into the statue?
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt Decree. Before I try to explain, I should perhaps remind you first that Mondstadt is the city of freedom, and Liyue is the city of contracts. As for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity. The Raiden Shogun is both the nation's most powerful ruler and its deity. The Eternity in question is her endless and unchanging will to rule over Inazuma. As such,
Oh, there's a
relies
thing on
its
top of the
recognition
castle!
to regulate the nation's affairs, and the Sakoku Decree to limit the people's movement. The Shogun wishes to keep Inazuma in stasis, allowing the stream of time to flow from one end to the other without disturbing it for all time.
Seems like every god has their own will.
Of course, this is my own limited understanding. As for the reason behind the recent Vision Hunt Decree, perhaps the Shogun believes that visions grant people the power to change, and that her eternity doesn't allow for such instability to exist. Whatever the case, the fact is that the Raiden Shogun has dispatched the Tenryo Commission to scour the nation for visions, embedding each one in this statue. And this statue of the omnipresent god can be seen as Inazuma's symbol of eternity.
But if that's the case, wouldn't you say that the Raiden Shogun is being, oh, I don't know, selfish?
Only outlanders such as yourselves would ever dare speak out so directly against the Raiden Shogun. And yet, I agree. The Vision Hunt Decree is something that simply should not exist. And Miss Kamisato has been committed to fighting it since the day it was announced.
Huh?
What the?
Hey, are you okay? You look like your mind is elsewhere.
What was
Sound?
that?
What sound? I didn't hear anything. Did something happen?
Yeah, you touched the statue, and then what?
Aspirations? That would seem to confirm the saying. Have you heard it before? That when a person's ambition reaches a certain strength, the gods look upon them with favor. That is where visions come from. In other words, a person's vision represents their ambition. So if what you've just said is true, then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagined. All right, time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato residence.
Finally! Make my escape.
Make my escape. I'm flying! Oh, wait. Wait. There was a thing up here. No! Fuck. Okay. No. Shit. How am I supposed to get up there? flying panda, exactly. Maybe... Haha! Suckers! I show you. I'm kind of tempted to go build like my base now. I need to figure out how to get more of those coins. I probably should have bought the gardening thing instead of the puppy, but I mean, puppy. Wait, how far away am I going? I'm going pretty far. Okay. I'm gonna... But if I run... Wait, I have seeds?
Make my escape. Make my escape.
Also, apparently I missed a teleport thingy. Hi, penguin!
The essence of the Ame Noa art, okay, is to have the patience to...
Okay, so it just means that I have exchanges available, but I can't do them yet. Okay. There's another quest down here that we might as well grab.
Make my escape.
Oop.
I've been to the outside world before.
I'm running out of new stories to tell Kuichi. It's a new story told by Uncle Ramsey. He said he's been to many countries and seen many interesting things. In order to record these things, he wrote something called the travelogue. He showed me a lot of his travelogues. For example, there's a kind of iron carriage that flies in the sky in Fontaine. It runs along an invisible road. It takes no time to travel from one end of the village to another. There's a special kind of grass and sumeru, which can be planted anywhere. It can be planted in soil, water, or sand. Once it's planted, it will sprout and grow. And there's a boat that can stay at the bottom of the sea for a long time. By riding in that boat, people can go to the deep sea to do all kinds of things and see all kinds of fish. Anyways, that's what he told me. That's not the point. Recently, Uncle Ramsey stopped sending me his travelogue for some reason, so I'm running out of stories to tell Koichi. I know that Uncle Ramsey has been staying at the Kamor Tea House. Come here. I wanted to find him, but the gatekeeper, Sister Kozu, wouldn't let me in because I'm a kid. You look old enough. Can you help me ask Uncle Ramsey what happened to those travelogues? She's purring. Please help. Hi. If I want to read them, no problem. Just give him when he's finished. Hi, Penguin. And say hi. Hi. Is there water up here? Can I find any fishes? Fishy, fishy, fishies. Nope.
Make my escape.
Not water. Hi. I'm gonna go along the water so we can look for fishes. Hi.
Make my... Scratch me. Let's go, let's go. The fuse is lit.
I got Yomiya upgraded, but Mux. I don't know if you saw. I got her upgraded. She's level like 40 now.
Think you can bully me? Look at you, Boozound. A festive retreat.
So now it's just Seiyu.
Time for a light show.
Come on, shoot, shoot, shoot. There we go. I just wanted the treasure.
Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
And whatever these thingies are. Don't even know. What are you doing? Not what I wanted to do. I was trying to jump up and then, like, fly down. Oh, come on. There we go. This regenerates. There we go, rest spot. Might need to go over that way, I think. Almost there. Or it's almost to a rest spot. There we go. There we go.
Make my escape.
I want to find that, the fast travel thing. There we go. Oh, is this a reputation thingy?
Make my escape.
I'm sure the Kamisato clan will be fine.
Let's see, where am I going? There we go. Alright.
So,
Here
this
we
is
go.
the kind of place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh? Paimon kinda expected it to be snazzier.
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence,
Yeah.
honored guests. Miss Kamisato is delighted to finally meet you.
Is this the Shirasage Himegimi you keep going on about? So, where's she at? Oh, behind the screen?
Yes. As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission, this is how Miss Kamisato is accustomed to receiving guests. Consider it a time-honored tradition within the Yashiro Commission. Forgive me if this is an unwelcome surprise.
Makes sense. She's a super important person after all.
Yes.
Please forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion, especially following such a long and wearisome journey over the sea. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation, and Toma assures me that you do indeed possess the power to change the tide of the times. At present in Inazuma, in the name of the Vision Hunt Decree, the people's aspirations are being senselessly trampled underfoot. Though the Yashiro Commission serves the Shogun, it is the people with whom we share close bonds, given the contact we are required to have with them in the performance of our duties. A commission's power rises and falls with the trust of their people. Thus, we cannot remain indifferent to this situation without also remaining indifferent to our own fate. Traveler, lend us your power, and we can...
I'm just here to make the Shogun.
See, milady, it's just like I said. This will take us nowhere.
No, please! Wait! Please, don't go! I will introduce you to the Raiden Shogun on one condition. You must fulfill 3 small wishes on my behalf.
What are your wishes?
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from them. Perhaps once you've met them, you will understand.
It's like, I already want to help her. It's kind of not fair that,
A warrior who guards a village, a former samurai who helped carry out the Vision Hunt decree, and a swordmaster determined to become the best in the world. Does Paimon got that right?
Correct. Please do all you can to help them. I will await your return here.
I'll do it.
Then you have my gratitude.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Okay, so this is one of the dudes that we found already. Oops.
Let's see. Where's the person Ayaka told us about?
Why are you doing this? Why leave all of a sudden, after all these years?
Precisely. It's much too sudden. We've had no time to prepare. The children are desperate for you to take them out to play. Please, we urge you to reconsider.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us about. Let's go over and see.
Ah. Why the
If you want
change?
my opinion, something to do with the Vision Hunt decree. It's clear that Tejima had done nothing wrong, and still they confiscated his vision. After that, he became a completely different person. I can't claim to fully understand it, but I could tell
kinda
that he
interesting.
lost
It's like
something very
they
important to him.
Completely took
He
his,
went off
like,
on a walk,
inspiration.
alone, circled the village a few times, and then out of the blue, he announced that he was going to leave and become a wanderer. Truth be told, we aren't sure whether trying to keep him here is the right thing to do. But equally, it doesn't feel right to let him
Penguin's being
leave
so
when
weird right
he's
now.
in this state. He's a lost soul.
Seems like he's a well-respected guy around here.
One day, I'll be as
Ah, you must also be
Come
here
here.
to try and convince Tejima to stay.
Come here. Oh, yeah. What?
Tejima has protected this place ever since he arrived here 30 years ago. Keeping out the treasure hoarders, fending off any monsters that draw near, resolving quarrels between the villagers. He has put an enormous
Yeah.
amount of work into looking after this place,
Oh.
and we all think the world of him. But now, all of a sudden, he says he plans to leave us. We can't help but wonder, was it something we did? We will
What?
gladly apologize if that's the case. All we want is for him to stay.
Now we talk to him.
You must be Tejima. So what's made made you want to up and leave all of a sudden?
Me? It's not a question of why I want to leave, but a question of what reason I would have to stay. True, but that's not why I chose to stay here. And what made me want to come here?
You're gonna try
30
playing
years
Frisbee
ago?
again?
And why have I never wanted to leave in all that time? I don't have answers to those questions because I can't remember anymore. Ever since they took my vision away, it's like a slice of my memory is gone. In the past, I knew I wanted to stay here. But whatever resolve I had then, it's gone now. So I thought, what's to stop me from moving around instead? The emptiness inside me will be there either way.
Aw.
Okay. Well, in that case, if we help you rediscover the reason you chose to stay, you won't need to leave anymore, right? But if you can't remember anything, it's not gonna be easy. Oh, maybe if you just try a little harder to remember, then it'll all come flooding back?
Oh, that reminds me. Last time I brought Tejima some fruit, I do believe I saw him writing in a diary.
I got cat hair, like, all in my
keep a
mouth now.
Diary? If you say so. I honestly can't seem to remember.
Penguin sheds like
Oh,
mad.
yes, you do.
I need to comb
And
her.
what's more, I remember you saying at the time that you wanted to make a note of a few interesting things. Things which would prove very important at a later date.
Perfect! So if we want to keep Tejima from leaving, we just need to find his diary. It must be around here somewhere. Let's take a look.
Okay.
If you don't mind, we will leave you to find the diary. We should head back to the village to inform the others of Tejima's situation.
But we're in the village. Really? That's it?
Tejima's diary, all right. Let's see what we have here. Today, the villagers and I got together to cook dry braised salted fish. I messed up and burned mine a little, so I had to pretend that it was black snakehead instead. Today, I helped rescue a kid who had fallen in the water. After I pulled him out, he told me that his best friend Bamboo was still in the water. I searched the water the whole afternoon before finding out that Bamboo was the name of his pet crab. The string broke, so I chased after it as fast as I could. I soon realized I was never going to get it back, so I just found somewhere to sit and watch as it flew away into the distance. Seems like your average diary of daily village life. Huh? Wait, there's more! I went to pray at the shrine again today and stayed there a while. The Omamori you gave me has faded a little, but it is still my most treasured possession. Now that's the kind of info we're looking for. Time to pay a visit to the shrine.
Okay.
So this is the Omamori Tejima wrote about. Interesting. Looking at the color and the design, Paimon would have thought it belonged to a child. But anyway, if he had this with him all the time, there's a chance some of his elemental energy remained on it. Do you think that it might come in handy?
Oh, these rocks. Okay.
Here we are. This seems to be somewhere that Tejima visited a lot. The soil looks like it's been disturbed. Maybe Tejima buried
Oh God,
something
are we
precious
gonna
here.
like dig up his kid?
Something that kept him in the village all these years?
That would
Must
be dark.
something pretty amazing if it made him stick around for 30 years. Let's dig it up and take a look. It looks like a letter. The paper's gone yellow. Must have been written a really long
Okay,
time
so
ago.
not the body of a kid.
Konda Village. Sounds so familiar. Where is that place again?
If you become separated during war, go wait for me in Konda Village. There'll be a safe home for us there. Why is that same place over there? Because that's where we are, dumbass.
So the reason Tejima came here was to wait for someone. But he's been here for 30 years. Oh, guess they didn't show up in the end, huh? Well,
But it said during the war, so I bet their friend died. Or their lover died. Ah. Like whoever it was.
Well, I'll be. That's certainly my handwriting. And I guess the Omamorian letter belonged to me too.
Okay, so it's his handwriting. So he was telling somebody else to meet him.
But I have no memory of anything that's written in this diary. Still, it's clear that I was waiting for someone here, and that I chose to wait for 30 years. Over the years, I must have made a note of anything interesting. Anything that I could share with her when we were finally reunited. And just look at all the things that did happen over the years. The time has flown by so quickly. 30 years feels like the blink of an eye. How could I have forgotten something so important to me?
But if it was his handwriting,
Now that I think about it,
unless he was talking about it in the
when
journal,
my
maybe?
vision was
I'm gonna
taken
go with he was talking about
it
in the
felt
journal.
like
It
I'd
was his
suddenly
handwriting.
been hollowed out. Love, regret, everything I felt for her, it's all disappeared. No, not especially. After all, I've forgotten who she was. Her face, her voice, the things we experienced together. I barely recall any of it. It's as if she'd never been in my life to begin with. As if all these years have been nothing but a hazy dream. I think maybe not. If this is something I waited most of my life for, I suppose I should carry on waiting. Although, what if she were to turn up eventually, only to find I didn't remember so much as her name? Wouldn't that be upsetting for her?
I mean,
When I think about it like that, I do feel a slight tinge of sadness in my heart. How curious. Why am I thinking like this when I don't even remember who she is? It's just like that feeling of emptiness. The feeling that something is missing. Thank you both for helping me reconnect with my reason for staying here. I shall remain here and keep waiting for her.
I'm gonna have to blanket
Tejima
again.
seems to be dealing okay, but still, it makes Paimon really sad. Seems it's just like Ayaka and Tomo were saying. If you lose your vision, you lose all your
To be
rest
fair,
feelings,
though,
too.
like
That certainly explains
they
the state
they mentioned
Tejima
getting
was
lost in the
earlier.
war, separated in the
At least we
war,
were
so
able to
she's
help
probably
him.
dead.
Weren't we?
So then, well, I guess unless her vision was taken
Let's go
too,
find the next person.
and she just forgot, that would suck.
According to Miss Kamisato, the second one who lost their vision is a samurai from the Tenryou Commission. my escape. They say the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order in Inazuma. The ones actually enforcing the Vision Hunt Decree. But why would they take action against one of their own? Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's happening.
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
The entire clan is counting on that food. We demand an explanation.
How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency provisions.
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential. Do you understand? Not some goods to be pocketed by greedy samurai.
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this.
Oh, huh? And who are you? One of Kurosawa's gang, no doubt.
What? We just happened to be passing by. We heard the commotion and came to see what the matter was.
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. Perhaps you can help us settle this matter. This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency
Tilt the
provisions
camera
to
a
the
little bit.
area,
There we go.
and he's the one responsible for distribution. In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. Now, he suddenly refuses to give us anything. He's keeping the provisions for himself. I just know it. We'll starve without them.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man, but he's shown his true colors. He's the same as all the other samurai. It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated. The Raiden Shogun doesn't need people like him helping her rule the nation.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But why would she ever want us to help someone like him? Maybe we should talk to Kurosawa and see what he has to say.
Okay.
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions. I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. If I was hoarding supplies, would I still be the poor man I am today? My own family can barely get by as it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got other matters to attend to. And that's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently, I'd even disappointed the Raiden Shogun. And that's why they confiscated my vision.
But I thought they were just taking everybody's visions.
You're helping enforce the Vision Hunt Decree. Why would you be unworthy of your vision?
To be perfectly honest, I don't seem to remember the details.
Nah.
All I know is that I would perform certain things every month. But I don't recall what they were. And it's not just that. I have this unsettling feeling, like someone owes me something.
Does it have to do with the missing emergency provisions?
I didn't take any. Like I said, if I was taking them for myself, I wouldn't be going through such hard times right now. To top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders, which is why I came here in the first place. I was chasing after them when I got held up by these two. If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself. If there were any emergency provisions to be had, they would have found them.
Huh. He seems to be telling the truth. But we better confirm. Let's go round up those treasure hoarders and see what they have to say. We should be able to follow their tracks. They couldn't have gone too far.
I saw something sparkling. Berries! Speedy run! Aww.
We really outdid ourselves this time. All those samurai houses packed with goods. We really hit the jackpot. I mean, besides that one house.
You haven't seen anything yet. There'll be a lot more where this came from. Today's just the beginning. I'll be leading you all on an epic journey of pillage and plunder that will go down in hoarder history.
You demand, boss.
These seem like the treasure hoarders we're after. Let's teach them a lesson.
Another test subject. Fry!
Get back!
Fry!
You're open.
Fry! Fry!
Think you can bully me?
Is he throwing Molotovs at me?
Make my escape.
Fry! Fry!
Shake it and stir.
There we go.
Oh, there goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal that, you know? Come on, boss. Think of something.
Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders? We could use someone like you.
Forget it. What do you know about that dude?
Kurosawa. Oh, I remember. So he's the one who sent you after us, huh? Just our luck. I knew we shouldn't have hit that place.
So what did you see inside? Was it stuffed with food supplies?
Food supplies? You kidding? That place was a complete mess. All we found was a strange-looking box, hopefully with valuables inside. I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning on opening it myself once we got back.
Ah, my foot is itchy.
Now that you've caught us, how about we make a deal? That little box for our freedom. What do you say?
You've got a deal. Now show us what's in the box.
Huh?
What the?
There's nothing in here but IOUs.
Yeah, a lot of them too. And they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store, a Miss Aoi. We're talking tons of Mora here. We better talk to this Miss Aoi and get to the bottom of this. As for you guys, you're free to go. Just pray that our paths don't cross again.
Yes, of course.
So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs. Does that mean we broke even?
Shut it. Let's just get out of here.
I think I want to go see what that thing is in the water. There's like an icon on it. How do I get the crab? Can't get the crab.
Here come the fireworks. I'm out of here. Scratch that. Diana special. Ninjutsu.
Hey, Tachio! Tachio, I got a puppy!
Fuse is lit.
In my house! But then I spent all my coins on a puppy instead of getting a farming field, so now I can't grow flowers. So, how do I get more coins? Also, Tachio, you missed some excitement. We got a sub bomb. In case you can't tell by the tip goal progress. Okay, so you just get them over time? Okay. In case you can't tell by the goal process, but we are also currently considering that bar full because we also got a tip. A rather large tip, which more than makes up for filling that bar. So me and Mux are officially calling that bar full right now. Which means I'm going to try and play and finish Alien Isolation in VR. And we are going to do a full couch co-op stream. Some person that I'm not even sure is following did a $100 tip. And the gift subs were anonymous. So, a gentleman called, Saf did a tip. What is this? Oh, is this a boat? Oh, I found a boat. Oh. Vroom, vroom. No, not what I wanted to do. I got my boat stuck. There's 3 days on the flower event. Haha. What does the flower event do? I may try. Yeah. Oh, like special flowers? Okay. What is this? The fuck? Stellar Reunion is a returnee catch-up thing? Okay.
Hello. Hello. Nice to meet you. Hello.
Okay, I mean, I just got a shit ton of gems, though. We'll probably be able to do a 10 wish or two. At least. People's choice means I can get Xiangling. Okay, well. First things first. Nope, just a purple. I got another Seiyu. Dailies and events. Should I do single wishes with my leftovers, or should I just keep saving for 10 wishes? So wait, so this...
Hello.
This thing?
Nice to meet you. My name is Xiangling. I'm a chef from Liyue. My favorite place is the chicken. I mean, the kitchen. Oh, I practice so hard, but I still get nervous when introducing myself.
So I should try this. I want the guaranteed 4-star from the... That's what I was thinking. So should I try this? Oh, I don't have the Abyss yet. I've never been there. Do I have to fly over? Level up my guys a bit first. I float over? Okay. I mean, I got Yoimiya.
Nice to meet you.
Yoimiya's been ascended. I haven't done Seiyu yet, though. Because I still need... So she's gotten ascended. So he's 50. She's 40. 40, 40. Still 20. I need these things. But... Oh, so now he heals and... Now my little panda egg heals and attacks at the same time. That's badass. Why? The dressing room? Huh? Dressing room? Oh. I never knew this was a thing. Apparently, I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, I see. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, it's music's. I want this one. Oops. Wait, so then all these people that I ascended... Yes, I have done this a lot, by the way. Okay, wait, so now I can probably... I might actually have enough to... Yeah. Ha! I got a lot of these, okay. Oh, I've got like 18 of them. I can almost do 10 wishes. Do 10 wishes. Okay. Or should I... Like, is this all to use them on? Okay. Like, you want me and say it? I need to level up. I need to do... I need to get the world boss things for them, but say you, I don't have the... say you, I don't have the thing for yet. Like, to do the first... Oh, she was one I kind of liked. You're so pissed there's no regional crossplay. I know. I know you would hook me up to chill. I know you would hook me up. Mux does not. Not yet, anyways. I don't know if he wants to put it on his PC. But, I'm gonna give him my PS4 when I go down for Thanksgiving, because I don't need it anymore. You know? The only other thing would be to sell it, but it's... Might as well just keep it and give it to Mux, and then we can use it in the bedroom as like a Blu-ray player. When I eventually make it down there permanently, right? Wait, there's mail, too. Apparently, like, I never check anything. You'd give him it. These days, PS4s won't make a huge amount. Well, that's what I figure. Like, it's not only that, but again, that way, when I eventually am down there, right? Like, the PS5 and the Xbox 360, they're going to be all in the streaming room. The PS4 don't need the PS5 and the PS4 in the same room. Check the one with the book. Ah. Oh, yeah. I always forget to check this. Is this just telling me to go do stuff? Is that all this is? I think that was it. The goals in the experience. Oh, yeah. I was actively doing them, but I need, like, the Spiral Abyss or something, I think, now for something more. I want to get Seiyu upgraded, so I need to figure out where her things... It's on... She's on, like, an island of some sort. Not that island. So it's probably over here somewhere. Would be my guess. Spiral Abyss is his Yangling thing.
But friends are forever.
I need... What is it for Seiyu? It's... Crystal Marrow. I need Crystal Marrow. Yeah. I like how she has bell and it tingles when you walk. Big ancient bones. Okay.
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got everything you need. Can I help you find something? Or perhaps
I'm guessing I have to take my little boat to there.
To inquire about? Ah, so you're friends of Kurosawa, I take it. Perhaps you're here to pay off his debts.
The boat thing that I just found?
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're just here to learn where they all came from. How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he buy anything super expensive here?
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put the payment on his own account. However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So, he started writing out IOUs to cover whatever he couldn't afford of the usual amount.
So that's how he was getting those emergency provisions. But why did he have to purchase a usual amount? If the prices increased, couldn't he just buy less?
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating how much they needed to sustain them each time. Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough, especially after such long and careful planning. So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
I'm like...
Kurosawa was
on an
purchasing
island?
all the emergency provisions at his own expense. And no one ever appreciated what he did. They just complained.
It's all like grassy and there's like water around me.
People's attitudes will always reflect their circumstances.
I don't even remember what the options were. I just remember that's the one I liked at the time.
Twice. If you ask me, had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, then there wouldn't be such a severe backlash now. Of course, I'm sure there would still have been some unrest. What he was doing was truly a thankless deed. As for why he chose to spend his own money on emergency provisions and never tell anyone, I'm still not too clear myself. If you're still curious, why don't you go ask him yourself? I see. That reminds me, it seems that his vision was recently confiscated.
But we got a puppy and a
Most
bird.
unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
Sword? What sword?
Oh, didn't he tell you? He possesses a very valuable blade. He's carried it for years now. I've asked him about its origins. He told me that it was a gift from his father, that it was too precious to sell. In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Everything has its price, at least that's what I think. Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps it'll even provide you with the answers you're looking for. Oh, but before you go, if you would kindly settle today's bill.
But we didn't buy anything!
Information is also a kind of commodity, wouldn't you agree? Don't worry, I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever discussed was explicitly confidential anyway. Oh, let me think.
She's
2,000
kind of
mora should be a fair price.
like 2,000 more isn't that much compared to what I have, but she's still kind of a bitch.
From. Plus, we found out that Kurosawa has a priceless sword in his possession. Let's go talk to Kurosawa again and see if he can remember anything.
Whee!
What are you doing here all by yourself? Where did those other two go?
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. They left. It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start using it more often. Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders? Everything I said was true, right?
Okay.
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions, but they were all purchased at your own expense.
Strange. Is that really the kind of person I was? I don't really have any such recollection. Even after all you've told me, I still don't remember anything. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation? I really don't understand. But I cannot deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow reluctant to do so. And this sword was once wielded by my father. I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off to the kids next door. My father ended up catching me in the act and scolded me severely. What did he say? I can't seem to remember that either. It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was taken from me. So many memories gone. Forever. No matter how hard I try to remember, all I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed. Before he passed away, he placed the sword in my hands and said to me, "With this sword, you should..."
Hey, if you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hilt. Can you recognize the words?
The words are virtue and justice.
Virtue and justice? Somehow those two words seem to explain everything now. taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. I guess that must have been my greatest ambition after all. But what use are virtue and justice? I purchased the provisions for those in need. And look how things ended up. The Tenryo Commission seized my vision. And the very people I was so desperately trying to help refused to understand me. And the irony of all of it is, I somehow still felt sorry when threatening them with my blade. I'm incapable of being a good person, yet I'm equally unable to be bad. I don't know what to do with myself.
Yet another troubled soul. When we get the chance, let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's debt. The Yashiro Commission would surely help cover his expenses. In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword. Yeah, seems like losing all ambition is a terrible experience. Fortunately for us, you don't have a vision. Let's go find the next poor soul.